Hi guys, welcome to Science Chomp. Today we're going to figure out how to use a protractor. There's basically two things that you need to know. Number one, how to measure an angle, and number two, how to draw an angle. Let's figure out the first one first. So this is your protractor. There's a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, you've got a central part here. What you've got to do is you've got to orient this so this part is on the corner of your angle. Secondly, we've got a scale. Now this scale goes from 0 all the way through to 180, and again 0 all the way through to 180. One of the scales is on the outside, one of them is on the inside. Depending on whether you are measuring your angle from over here to over here, or over here to over here, determines which scale you use. So for example, if your angle is this way, you're going to use 0 from this side and you're going to read it off the top scale. If your angle is the other way, what you've got to do is you've got to read the 0 from the inside scale and figure it out from there. Let me show you with an example. Okay, here we've got two angles, this one and this one. So what I do, I get my protractor, I line up the central part to the corner of my angle, and I make sure that the 0 line is in line with the line. So as you can see there, it's perfectly lined up now. The center of the protractor is on the corner, and that 0 is along the line of which I want to measure. So this is the angle, and as you can see, you got 50, 55. It's not quite 60. It's around 55, 56, 57, 58. I'm going to call that 58 degrees. And the reason why I am using that side is because my angle is going in that direction. So this is 0, and over here you got the 58 degrees on the scale. Second angle is here. Now this is going the other way around, but the same principle applies. So first of all, that central part of the protractor goes on the corner of the angle. The 0 lines up exactly with that line, and then you read it off, and as you can see, I'm using this inner scale, and this goes all the way to exactly 70 degrees. So you've got your 0 here, that part, and then it goes all the way across over here, and here we're reading this one, which is 70 degrees. We are not using the outer scale here, just the inner scale. And this is 70 degrees. Now the next part is, well, how do you draw an angle? Okay, so suppose you gave me an angle of, say, 65 degrees. First of all, what you've got to do is you've got to draw a random straight line. Doesn't matter if it's perfectly vertical or not, just a random one, okay? And suppose I want to make an angle from there. Okay, I'm going to get to the bottom of the thing in a second, bottom of the screen. But anyway, what you do is you line up the center with the corner by which you want to make your angle. Line up that 0 with my line, and then just measure the what's it called, the outer scale up to 65 degrees, and that takes us to here. And then you simply get a ruler and you join it up like so, and that would be 65 degrees. You don't need to make it like super long, but that's generally how you do it. And that's pretty much it. Let's just do one more quick example. I do a little one over here, and let's just say it's 30 degrees. Okay, so again, start off with any random thing like this, random line, and then put the corner of that line against the central mark. Make sure the zeros line up, and then 30 is over here, and again I'm using that outer edge. Sometimes you might want to use the inner edge. Get a ruler, line up like so, and that's 30 degrees. That's 0 and that's 30 according to this. Okay, and it's as simple as that. Hope you learned something. Thank you very much. Goodbye.